Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, greetings on this auspicious of days. As the world ended, one has to assume that it probably has, because I can't think of any other good explanation for what we're actually seeing. Yes, Black Mesa source it's out. Good God. This is unexpected, to say the least. So, I'm going to give it a bit of a play. I have no intention whatsoever of putting out a YouTube video on this because it's a free mod, you're all going to play it anyway, and I just can't be bothered with the bullshit that would be associated with even trying to talk about Half-Life, for God's sake. Much less the remake of it. So, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to do this instead. Hopefully this will run fairly well, Lord knows, because from what I've played of the game so far, I've gone through the train sequence and the test chamber sequence. The performance is a bit all over the place. Like, some of it's okay, and then the rest of it's like, wow, why is there a 200 frame rate drop here, as opposed to everything else? So, you know, it's a mod, it's got holes in it. That's just the way that it's going to be. I will be going into this momentarily. If there are any sound problems, like the levels are wrong, maybe the game's too quiet or the game's too loud, just let me know. I can adjust those as I go, but you can let me know in the channel for that one. So make sure that I will actually be able to see that. There we go. Alright. There we go. So that should hopefully be working just fine again. Oh, Christ. No, frame rate's... yeah, frame rate's fine. Good. I was going to say, if I have to play Half-Life at 30 FPS, then I'm going to get very, very angsty. Or angsty, whichever you prefer. Antsy? Whatever. It works. Need to go back in there. So, there were some weird changes, actually. The first one being that you don't actually get the crowbar in the same place that you used to. It's elsewhere, and you end up having to deal with a bunch of zombies, or more to the point, you just talk to a cop, or a security guy. Oh god, it is dropping the frame rate. Christ. Come on, it's a Source Engine game. Why would it be dropping the frame rate so bad? I don't know, as I say, it's a mod, and there are some really weird frame rate issues in there. Let's go have a quick look at the options and see if there's anything that we can change. Maybe just knock off the AA. Not that that should really make that much of a difference at all, honestly. I mean, come on, I'm on a 680. It's Half-Life. Really? Let's just see what we can do. And that did absolutely nothing. In fact, arguably made it worse. That's a wonderful thing, folks. It is a wonderful thing. You can run in a window, but there's no borderless window mode, so I can't really do that. And I could just knock it down to 720p. That might help, considering you guys are seeing it in that anyway. Let's do that. See if that helps. There we go. And it doesn't in any way, shape, or form. Great. Fucking great. I'm in a corridor and it's running at 45 frames per second. Now, bear in mind with the stream off, it wouldn't actually be doing that at all, which is what makes it particularly irritating. Yeah, I mean, these options are making no difference to the frame rate at all. I guess it's just the stream. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's as simple as that. Just gonna hop back over to the original graphic settings. There we go. Yep, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So it's like, oh, why can't you shoot? It's like, because the frame rate is going all over the place because of the stream. Oh well. Anyway, as I was saying, there's that bit where you're supposed to get the crowbar pretty early on in unforeseen circumstances, but you don't. They put it a little bit later into the game. Not by much, like about 10 minutes later than it should be in a different room, and there is a cop there, security, that can just help you, and you just follow him around. You can also throw flares at zombies, which will set them on fire, just in case of picking them up. What the hell? Oh, wonderful, this is toxic. Okay, screw that then. Everything in the game is out to kill you, as always. And graphically, it's much more impressive, as you can probably see, but even then, like, the crowbar... I don't know how they managed to muck up the crowbar animation. This is actually terrible. Come on, really? That's even worse than the original, which is kind of embarrassing, and it's certainly way, way worse than Half-Life 2, so that's what really makes me think, oh, why the hell did they just use the one from Half-Life 2? Surely that would have ended up being better anyway. You would think so. I lost the cop. I'm pretty I keep calling them cops. Why on earth do I do that? I don't know where he went. I could have killed him and taken his gun. That would have been much better. What game is this? How dumb are you? Alright. Come on. Needless to say, the game is written in the top display, so it's not that difficult to figure out. But it's like, ooh, it's a game with a crowbar. What could it possibly be, guys? Anything good in there? Probably not. Also, was the bit with the... I don't know if you guys remember. Was the bit with the head crab in the microwave actually part of the original? I don't recall. But it's in there. You can microwave a head crab, which is always wonderful. Ah, fighting stuff with bugger all useful things. Always nice. Yeah. Oh god, those things. Yes, I remember that. Ugh. Those were probably my most hated enemy, I've got to say. Without question. Could probably get up there, actually. Needless to say, since this is Source, it does actually have the Source physics engine in it. Although, have they nerfed jump? I don't know if they have or not. It just seems like... I'm pretty sure Gordon could jump better than that previously. You know, I want to just try getting up there. I wonder if I've actually left enough crates to make that work there. I think I probably have. Can we get a consensus on volume levels, please? Because I've got one guy claiming everything's too loud, and then everyone else is saying it's fine. So, do let me know in the chat. I can adjust it if necessary, but only with a consensus. I don't tend to take the opinions of one person seriously. It's never a good idea on the internet. I don't think I necessarily have what I need to pile everything up in order to actually make a little tower and get up into that vent. They really, really have done something to the jumping. They must have. I'm sure I was able to jump higher than this previously. What?
Major fracture detected.
What was that? What is hurting me? Oh no, I dropped from half a foot in a hazard suit and then lost most of my health doing so. That was great. Yeah, well, I guess the game really, really doesn't want me to do that then. Yeah, have one of these. Thank you. I shall avoid being killed by everything else. What's up, G-Man? I think they just used the model from Half-Life 2 for him, because I saw him a couple of times in the intro, as you might imagine, and don't really see any particularly big difference. Oh, those things, yes. Wow, they kill you that quickly these days. To be fair, I didn't have a lot of health to begin with, so that's probably got something to do with it. I could just throw the box at him, not that that would actually do anything. Time to go, thank you very much. Yeah, did I really lose that much health? Wow, I actually did. It's pretty incredible. I was saying the mod made me lose 50 plus health from dropping about half a foot. Always wonderful. Sprained my ankle in the step ladder. Yeah, that was it. Audio's fine. He's saying that the audio might be a little bit lower than it should be. Okay, that could be adjusted. This is on maximum. I've done everything via the... Yeah, I'll leave it as it is for the moment because we're in a kind of quiet area. I don't want to screw around too much. God, avoiding those is now impossible. In fact, I don't think it is possible. I'll just beat him to death and lose a bunch of health in the process. It has been a very long time since I played Half-Life. Like, the last time I played Half-Life was when it came out. Simple as that. I never replayed it. I saw no purpose to it. I was looking forward to Half-Life Source and then discovered, oh, it's just the same as Half-Life. It's just in the Source engine with a little bit of extra physics and fancy water, and they didn't remake everything. I guess back then it was a kind of unrealistic prospect, but Honestly, a lot of people were really upset about that when they released Half-Life 2 and the big pack that you could get, which had Day of Defeat Source, which never actually came out until later. You could buy Half-Life 2 Silver and Half-Life 2 Gold. Half-Life 2 Silver had all of the existing Half-Life stuff, and it also had Half-Life Source, and it had Day of Defeat Source. And then we realized, oh, Day of Defeat Source isn't actually coming out for another couple of months. By the time Day of Defeat Source actually came out, nobody cared. I believe it got Counter-Strike Source in that as well, so it was not a terrible little deal, quite frankly. Not at all. Yeah, you shouldn't actually be seeing frame drops. It's streaming out a constant 30 FPS. It's just, I'm getting frame drops on this end. Any frame drops you're seeing are most likely on Twitch's end. I'm seeing 0 dropped frames here. Everything's rock solid at 30, so... And now I have to remember what the hell this was all about in the first place. It has been so long since I played Half-Life that I cannot for the life of me remember where to go and what to do. Which is a very weird thing indeed. Okay, so I overrode that. Yeah, that's good. Guess there might be another one around the corner that I have to worry about. Oh, hello.
Oh, thank God. Listen, I know where you can find some more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here. Take me with you, and I'll unlock the door.
Not a problem. Also, give me an injection.
Lead on, Freeman.
Come on. I'm injured. I know you can do it.
It appears that you need medical attention right away.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Everything is... Oh!
Squash that little bastard!
Not a problem. Sit down. Thank you very much. There we go. Alright, unlock the bloody thing. But yeah, I mean, the game's essentially just a remake, but they have made some changes.
Safe haven.
Like that change I was talking about earlier,
Well,
with the
at any rate,
crowbar, that's probably the biggest
over
one I've
there's
seen
the
so far.
weapon
They
you
kept
spoke
everything, including the ability to die in the research chamber, which is just so stupid. Like, the funny thing is, like, oh, why did you jump into it? I didn't. I was actually just standing the other side of the room and was randomly killed by a bolt of lightning that I couldn't see coming, so... yeah, it was good times. And by good times, I mean, no, it was fucking awful. Why didn't it have to be there? Now, if I recall correctly, this actually also has iron sights that...
I've had my fill.
I wonder if it just doesn't exist on this. You see, there you go, iron sights. What is the keyboard control for iron sights? I have to wonder. It's not actually in the list, is it? Secondary attacks, mouse 2, use items, flashlight, suit zoom.
For excitement today.
That's not quite what I was talking about. Is the gravity gun in Half-Life? I don't know if it is or not. These are probably just the keys for Half-Life 2, so it doesn't mention anywhere about what the iron sight key actually is, but as you can see, iron sights are available. It's not the right mouse button, at least not with the pistol anyway.
You're welcome to stay if you want.
Yeah, mouse 2 doesn't do anything. Like, I'm quite clearly pushing it there, as you can see. No, please let me out.
You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon. I'm going to stay here and wait for my colleagues.
Yeah, by all means, you do that. You won't be horribly eaten by demons. Come on, do something useful. I guess I'm going back that way then. Never ye mind. Guess I probably... I can't remember. It's been over 10 years since I played this game. Come off it. I can't remember a damn thing about it. I probably just drained all that water with the manual override, didn't I? Yeah, Magnum has iron sights, so I'm being told. Alright, fair enough. I'm sure Gordon Freeman used to be able to jump higher than that. I mean, really. That's just ridiculous. Come on. It's a security office. Can't get through here. It must be back the way I came. So, was it down the steps? I think maybe it was. Can't open that. Can't open this. Don't want to waste trying to shoot myself through there. There we looks much more promising. I'm trying to think to myself, you know, why was Half-Life such a important game? I think there are a number of justifications for it. Hello. Probably one of the first ones is the fact that it does scripted events in a really good way, which actually wasn't done all that much in first-person shooters at the time. That's probably one of the most important parts of it. Very atmospheric, an unusual main character, to say the least. Sit down, please. Thank you. What else is in here? Ah, more ammunition. Wonderful. Welp. Guess what it's full of? Yeah, here, have some barrels. I hate those things. Ah. Hated the fact they came back for Half-Life 2 as well. Thank you. It's definitely a good little remake. I mean, how do you even assess it? I have to wonder, do you criticize the game on the basis of it being too close to its original, not close enough? If they change anything, do you criticize that? If they don't change anything, do you criticize that? I mean, the bit with the test chamber, for instance, the fact that you can die in the test chamber is just stupid. Like, you might think, oh, yeah, the great Gabe N, blah, blah, blah. You cannot question his game design. But, well, you really can, actually. The idea that you'd have to redo that sequence all over again, which takes a good few minutes and you're doing precisely nothing in the process, is not very good. You know, that's bad. That's bad design. But you can still die there. And it's not just about making a mistake and jumping down and dying from fall damage. That's, you know, that's fine. You know, nothing wrong with that. But the problem, for the most part, is... Oh, Christ. The problem, for the most part, is that you have to deal with stupid stuff, like being killed by a random bolt of lightning that you can't see coming. Which is just goddamn ridiculous. It's like, who the hell thought that would be a good idea, I have to wonder. Like, it is not a good idea. It just flat out isn't. If not a good idea, let's... Now I've completely lost my bearings. Which way did I go in the first place? I can't remember. I can't remember. Well, I killed something there, so I guess it's this way. Come on, barrel. Don't fail me now. Kill the barnacles. Slay the barnacles. You might notice that, and I'm fairly sure this was not in the original, that you do get goop and blood and horrendous God, that is obnoxious. Can't see a bloody... Why would you do that? Flashing... Blue crap, I can't see a bloody thing. Oh, that is seriously obnoxious. God. So dumb. So dumb. Shouldn't even be there. Are we done now? Yes, thank you. Let's head back in the other direction. That is just disgracefully bad. I can't for the life of me see why you would put something like that in the game. It's annoying. And here we go again. It's like, get blinded. Hey, you want an epileptic fit? Then boy, have we got the game for you. Ugh. And I'm going round and round circles, aren't I? So, I'm hearing, like, there's problems in the stream chat. What's up with it? What's wrong? Frame rate? Because it shouldn't be frame rate. Like, there's actually no issue whatsoever on my end with frame rate. The stream? I don't know. I can't explain that. XSplit got an update, which means it probably broke everything again. So who frickin' knows at this stage. Come on, this section's just obnoxious. I definitely don't remember liking this bit. Probably because I didn't. Flash it blue and give you a sodding headache and make sure you can't see where you're going. Can I have my health back? Yes. Yes, I can. This is probably the way out, and I'm just missing something horribly. has been a long time since I played this. A very long time. I'm going to also wonder, hey, we're going to make a hazard suit that's got about 30 seconds of oxygen reserve in it. What? 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 How the hell is that a smart thing? The answer is it isn't. Go. Alright, let's find our way through. Yeah, I do keep going around in circles. It's super easy to get disorientated here. The whole lot looks the same. It's not up here. God. Up here. Yeah, there's the ladder. At least, there we go. Never mind. God, that section was irritating. This is one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to do a video of this on YouTube, because it would just be fanboys whining. It's like, how dare you, perfect game! No such thing. There are parts of Half-Life which are very irritating. Pretty much all of the jumping puzzles qualify. First-person platforming. Great idea, right, guys? No, no, actually not. It's unbreakable. That's unbreakable. That won't let me through. I tried to operate the controls. I guess maybe it just didn't activate the first time. Nope. That clearly doesn't work. I will have the suit energy, thank you. And now I have no idea what I'm doing. Which is frequently the way that things happen in Half-Life. Well, I guess I'm going to the air vent. Or am I? Because remember, Gordon, for some inexplicable reason, can't do... It's like this is piled up there. Is there something wrong with the jumping in this game? Am I missing something here? Hey, I do not remember Gordon jumping like that. It's... Can I... It doesn't want me to go up there, even though it's obviously piled up to make that happen. Shift jump doesn't work because you don't get that booster until much, much later on. Crouch jump, I don't think works either. No. Crouch jump. No, actually, never mind. Crouch jump does work. Okay. Because why not? Into the vent we go. It's always nice to see the new lighting effects. I mean, texture quality-wise, it's not surprising that it doesn't look amazing. It looks decent. But it does look out of date. And this mod has been in development for 8 years and is still using the Source engine, which, quite frankly, is a bit old, even though they've iterated on it several times. I believe this is based on the 2008 SDK, which I think is Portal... Would that be for Portal 2? No, Portal 2 came out after that, but... I think, yeah, it's probably TF2s, if I recall correctly. There we go. Yeah, modify the gravity. That's probably not a terrible idea. That looks dead. See the wonderful things on the coffee mugs. A VHS tape. Truly, this is very much a modern marvel. I mean, they've still put a stonking amount of detail into it, though, so it's really hard to complain about that. I guess I want to activate the lift somehow. Switch anywhere. I could use the VCR. Yep, that would qualify. There we go. And off we go. Oh, view bob can be turned off, by the way. That's actually an option. So, if you don't like that, it's very easy to switch that off. Ah! Sit down. There's a weird bugging out there of the head crab, you see that? Just jumped around a little bit. But not in the normal way either. That's me out of bullets. That's definitely one thing I did enjoy about Half-Life was the whole survival thing they had going on. You had very limited ammunition most of the time. At least early on in the game, until you got like 5,000 weapons. But even then, it could be a bit difficult. Half-Life 2 is kind of the same in that respect. Sit down. Stop. Get off. Frame rates are seriously dropping in this area, by the way, so that's again, the mod seems to be plagued with some performance problems. Again, you should never be getting these kind of frame drops on a 680 with Source. It's just an absurd notion. But you do. And that's just the nature of the mod, I guess. Irritating little bastards. In this area, depending on where you're looking, the frame rate wildly varies between like 120 FPS and 30, so just bear that in mind. That is something they're going to have to fix with patching, because, again, on a 680, you should not be getting those kind of frame drops. And I was noticing that even with the stream off. During the train section, there's a massive variance. You get about 220 frames per second on a 680 in most places, but when you go outside where you see the helicopter and it's kicking up dust, it drops to about 50. The area with the green toxins, the toxic waste, drops to about 40. It really is all over the place, which is quite surprising to say the least. Well, I guess we're jumping then. Some barrels in there, so there's some things to float on. Thank you very much. Let's try not to hit the debris. Thank you. And still, of course, loads and loads and loads of... What? That killed me? What? In what universe does that kill you? It looks like you can drop into that, but no, you can't. It's actually a pipe jumping section, so there you go. It's actually kind of hilarious. It's, for some reason, there are areas in the mod where it just doesn't tell you that you died. It's like, oh, it's loading the next bit. No, you're dead, actually. It's just loading the rest of it, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, just, you know, tell me I've died and then that you're reloading the previous checkpoint. That would be nice. I should also be quick saving this at every possible opportunity. What's the quick save button again? Quick save is F6. Alright. Useful. Uh-oh. Ah, pipe jumping. What half of Half-Life actually was. Not really all that interesting, but good to extend the life of the game, I suppose. I don't know right here. It's probably full of head crabs. It's probably... Oh, another thing to note. There is no torch battery anymore, by the looks of it. You have, in this wonderful technological marvel of a suit, a torch that doesn't run out in 30 seconds. Truly, it is a wonder. Some people will probably hate that. I couldn't give a toss.
Minor fracture detected.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Harold the head crab. Sit down.
Lacerations detected.
Yeah, you can have that crate. Oh. Oh, wonderful. Good God! That's pretty cool, look at that. I love the way that they basically cover you in this stuff. That's actually awesome. It really, really is. I really don't remember you taking so much damage from so little falls in the original Half-Life either. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous! Are you quite finished? Yeah, frame rate seriously drops on explosions as well. Like I say, the mod has some very serious performance problems that do need to be resolved. It may be a setting, it could be driver related, but yeah, it's Half-Life, for God's sake. Come on. It's very, very, very unfortunate, but it happens. It is a mod after all. It's difficult to complain, but you should always make these critiques if you feel that they can be resolved, which they can. Without question. Yeah, you can have the barrel. You suck on that for a while. More swimming, just what we always bloody wanted. How to get to the other side? We don't know, because... I've got to say, you know, I love the physics engine of Source games, but it's almost like because they put that into this, the game acts in a less predictable way than you would expect. You would think, oh, I'll just be able to get up there, but no, it slides around all over the place, and all sorts of wonderful things. Which is slightly irritating. I think it's actually this way, if I recall. Oh, maybe not. No, I clearly do not recall correctly. Under the sea, there will be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans, no. Friendly barnacles. Yes, not quite. You can't actually eat the barrel, that's pretty impressive. Lord knows how it even pulled that off. Yeah, have the barrel. Such a simple thing. It's like, how do I get out of the water? Do I float stuff around to make that happen? No, because it bloody Source physics engine. Alright, chat, feel free. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Like, do I get pulled up by a barnacle on purpose? No, surely not. Wow, the barnacle stole my box. Guess I'm not using that anymore then. It doesn't want the box. Oh yes, there's that one area that's open, of course. I'm very inattentive, so I always miss things like that, which makes games like this somewhat frustrating. It's been so long since I've played this. Still holds up though, I mean, there's no real question about that. The funny thing is that you can say, well, does it really hold up to today's modern FPS? Well, the answer is yes, because on a single-player basis, modern FPS is actually kind of bad. I mean, what advancements have we had in the last 10 years when it comes to single-player FPS? We've actually been going back in time. And a lot of lessons were learned from Half-Life, but a lot of the wrong lessons. Yeah, some serious stuttering going on there, like massive frame rate drops in that area. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Which is crazy when you think about it. And again, you know my specs. I'm on a 3930K with a 680. I think I can probably handle Half-Life 1. But no, again, the game is just chock full of these weird performance problems everywhere. But yeah, I think if you were to talk about modern FPS, you got to think, well, what advancements have there really been? And the answer is, well, there haven't really been any. In fact, one could say that things have gone backwards, but not in the right way. They learned from Half-Life, but only in the sense of, hey, you know what's really cool? Scripted events. And Half-Life does them really well, because for the most part, not all the time, but for the most part, Half-Life doesn't actually force you to... and not so much partake in them, but sit there and wait. They happen around you, which is a very effective method of conveying the story and making you a part of it. Most conversations, not all of them, but most, you can just wander away from, which is in itself a very, very cool thing indeed, is it not? The answer is yes, by the way, if you hadn't already realized. Oh, first-person platforming, yeah, truly I missed this. Anyway, that's a lesson that it seems like most modern FPS actually took from Half-Life, and quite frankly, it didn't go all that well for them as a result. Probably can't make that jump. Could probably make that one. Maybe. First-person platforming is amazing, right, guys? Truly, that was an innovation that I definitely don't miss. I can tell you that for a fact. Up we go. Yes, I could have definitely done without the game actually having that. But I think that's the reason why the original Half-Life and Half-Life 2 still stand up as really good examples of first-person shooters, because they keep to the core of what an FPS actually is, and modern FPS just seems to have completely lost touch with what it is that gamers want. Hard to tell what jumps you can make in this version, because again, you know, you can barely jump at all. No, it's... I was trying to overthink it, as always. There we go. Yes, I do not miss first-person platforming by any stretch of the imagination. FPS just wasn't designed that way, unless you're Mirror's Edge, which the entire game was built around that very notion. So people say, oh, well, Half-Life was the first one to really show you that you could do that. It's like, no, I disagree. It's just irritating. It's not what I'm looking for out of my FPS. Oh, hello. Sit down. Thank you. It's always kind of adorable, but also a little bit twisted and weird. It's like, yeah. Ooh. Oh, isn't it cute? Yeah. Yeah. Enemy designs. Quite disgraceful. Not in a bad way, of course. Still love the way that my gun is actually covered in vital organs and viscous fluids and all sorts of nasty things like that. What do you... It's randomly exploding boxes for no reason. Okay, fair enough. Well, you ain't going in there. Break boxes! Find things! That's what I'm... You know, I miss that. You know? Why is it that most modern FPSs don't have break boxes find things as part of their gameplay? I love exploring and finding stuff. It's actually... I'm bringing you a video, hopefully tomorrow, of Transformers. Almost beaten, by the way. It was that good. I just went... It's like, oh, I want to show you the Grimlock level. No, Grimlock level is actually level 12 out of 13, so you know what? I'm just going to play the whole bloody game, and it turns out it's great. But that game's got lots of breaking boxes in it. And there's all sorts of stuff in boxes, and there's actually hidden areas, and that's awesome. And for some reason, FPS seems to have forgotten that that was a good idea. And that crashed the game. Wah, 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 wow. Alright, I'm just gonna fix this up if you don't mind, and then I'll be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some wonderful music. Donkey Kong Country. can't hear me. You're right, I didn't unmute the microphone. Anyway, yeah, I was making some great points. Honest, yeah, some truly amazing points. Anyway, okay, let me repeat what I was saying then. So, what I was saying, now that, you know, this appears to be nice and stable, the first thing I was saying, if you want to try and get a hold of this game, that I linked a torrent on my Twitter that is pretty effective. I would recommend that you grab that. That seems like one of the better ways to actually get a hold of it.
Hello?
Currently, the game's not actually available on Steam. You're gonna die, aren't you? Yeah, pretty much. Currently, the game is not available on Steam. It does hook into Steam when you download it, but you can't download it directly from Steam, which is a little unfortunate, to say the least. But it happens. I'm trying to remember how exactly you did this bit without just dying horribly. I guess you just crouch jump over. No, you don't. Never mind. Yeah, it is dropping frames hard for no apparent reason, isn't it? So stupid. Like, on this end it isn't.
Hello?
It's just XSplit being shitty, I have to assume.
Who's there?
For whatever reason. Just keeping an eye on it to see if it stabilizes. Probably should. Anyway, yeah, get it from the torrent that's linked on my Twitter. It's the best place to get it. At least until the green light goes through for that game. There's a vent, isn't there? I bet there's a vent. Oh, yeah.
Power 15%.
So well hidden, all of this crap. It's really heading in that direction. Up we go. Second point I was making was about ammo conservation in this game, just ammo conservation in FPS in general. But before that, let's take a look at the vending machine, which is filled with British snacks. I believe there are, I think that is actually, yeah, that's German. Most of these are British. That's Walker's Crisps, Quavers. These I haven't seen. I guess that those are also German. French fries, which are delicious, by the way. Giant Dummies. Those are giant Smarties, which were awesome, and I don't think they sell them anymore, which upsets me greatly. Tittles, yes. Skittles, Maltesers, Picnic Bar. That might be an animal bar there. That I don't recognize. That's a lion bar. What do they name it? Bear? Or something like that. I think that's a Whisper, a Flake. Timeout or Breakaway. That's a Mars bar. SARS bar. Pretty awesome. Poppets. Porky Pork Rinds. Flake again. Rolos. Yeah. What an amazing amount of attention to detail they put in this American Science Facility. What's in the soda, actually? I haven't seen that. So, oh, Mountain Dew, which is something Hue. It's grape soda and... So. You okay up there? Yeah, I guess so. You're fine.
Oh, Gordon.
Just
If
me.
I had known it was you, I would have let you in.
If you paid any
Everybody's
bloody
heading for the
attention, you would have
surface,
known it was me in the
But I
first
think
place.
they're crazy. If we stay put, someone is bound to come and rescue us. Right?
Yeah, that'll happen. So... Oh, yeah, wow, someone just mentioned Mars ice
I
cream.
urge you to reconsider.
No.
There's plenty of sustenance, beverages, and scintillating conversation right here.
No, we're not going anywhere. Do not remind me of Mars ice cream, because Mars ice cream bars are the most delicious things in the world. Great. Yeah, well, what do we find here? Bugger all. I love the fact that he's just kind of ignoring the fact that the barnacle's there. There we go. Here, have your comrade's skull. No, seriously, it's right there. It's delicious. Now I can open that from this direction.
I'm staying here. I don't want the chance missing the evacuation team.
Well, I guess we're heading back in this direction then. It's around there. Yeah, ammo conservation. I keep getting sidetracked. So, ammo conservation, very important in Half-Life. Not important in modern FPS games, which actually kind of ruins it, because ammo conservation is tied into the idea of secret areas. You are encouraged to explore and find secret areas if you have to conserve your ammo. You must do so. Not to mention, you're of course encouraged to very carefully place your shots and all sorts of other good stuff. These are all good things. These are all good parts of FPS design, as far as I'm concerned. This is a comment that I made to the rack development team. Ammo conservation is very important. And it also means that your secret areas and the way that you've designed your game is even more important. Behind here. Well, sort of, but nothing's actually anything I can get at anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And once again, we end up in one of these really tiny areas that obviously has something hidden that I have to go through, but I can't find it. Just through this vent, maybe? No. Come on, it's a 5x3 square room. How could I possibly have missed where I need to go? But you can, because it's Half-Life. Yeah. Also, don't mention Torchlight 2. I'm craving that game. And Borderlands 2. Good lord. This is a good month. This is a good month. Alright, chat. Tell me where I need to go. Because, come on. Is it just the supply area? Do I really just have to go back? I guess I just have to go back then. Alright, never mind. That was the secret area, it seems. Interesting as if I mentioned that and suddenly realized, oh yeah. Back we go. I would love to see more secret areas in more games, just in general. Go back in the room where I said there was bugger all. I guess there is actually something there. Oh, yeah. I am a Domas, la 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 la. Typical, isn't it? Let me through. Yeah, have this plant. Monsieur Headcrab, I bring you a gift. A shrubbery. Look at how few fucks he gives. And that is what you get for rejecting my gift. Shrubberies are surprisingly effective at clearing out windows. Who knew? Not me. He doesn't appreciate it either. Sit down. Little bastard. Ah, platforming over instant death. Truly, this is what I was looking for from my first-person shooter experience. You know, for all the things it does right, this is not one of them. No, no, no. Da, 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 da. Is it dead? You can never bloody tell with headcrabs, can you? You can't trust the little bastards. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Quite frankly, I don't think this place had secure wiring. No. Bad. Bad. Naughty. Get back. And your friend. See what I did to you? Yeah. That is what you get for defying the Freeman. Rolled up newspaper is required. Ah! Just... why? This place just isn't safe. That's the noise of one of those horrible plasma shooting bastards. No! You should be dead by now. Oh, there's 3 headcrabs behind me, of course. Terrible animations. It shocks me how they've managed to screw up the animation for the crowbar. I really don't know. It bothers me more than it should, I feel. What is in... that never gets old. No, it does not. Freeman's astonishing strength. He can throw CRT monitors with ease, and yet can't jump more than 1 inch in the air. A minor problem. A design issue, I feel. Now, I don't know if this was in the original game, but you can do that. It's awesome. Great way to conserve ammunition. And also hilarious. Thank you. And the sprinkler system is not very effective. Ow! The funny thing is, like, you could just carry this flare and just keep tossing it at zombies over and over again. You quite finished? Da-ba-da. Oh, the flare's burned out. Never mind. Okay, that's because I threw it in the sprinkler system. Mistakes were made. What is going on here? As much as I wish that you could just throw chairs at people and use that as a weapon, no, it's actually very, very inefficient. And by inefficient, I mean completely and totally useless. It does nothing. Nothing. Nada. No, we ain't going there either. Just keep reloading that gun.
Hey, over here. I need your help.
No problem. I missed my shot either. Now that was a wonderful gun.
One of these little buggers latched onto my buddy's head. Gotta get that thing off before... Hey, good news. Nope, just arrived. Thanks. I owe you one. Here, let me get this open.
He's
I got some
rather
supplies in the
nonchalant
back.
about it.
If you want, go take a look-see. See what you can carry. Let's get the hell out of here. Let me get out of your way here.
What do we got?
Watch your head, Doc. Nobody back home is gonna believe this.
Conserve your ammo by letting someone else shoot them for you. Hey! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is aim down sights, by the way. And it demonstrates how horrible the texture work on that Magnum actually is, unfortunately, but hey, never mind.
Sorry?
I guess that is about it. Head back in this direction and hopefully... Uh-oh.
That was close.
Sit down. I'm not convinced as to the usefulness of that aim down sights, actually. Like, the thing's accurate enough without it. But hey, whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. It's entirely optional. Are we just going down there? I guess would make more sense, wouldn't it? Down the ladder. Wow, did I seriously just huff a medkit on 100 health? That would make me a dumbass, ladies and gentlemen. You can't climb down ladders? Really? Come on! Really? Is that how it's gonna be? Hey, look, it's a ladder. It's a ladder. One of those basic things that you use in the hazard course every bloody day. A ladder. See? Ladder. Noun. Thing with rungs on it, used for climbing. You useless git. Ah, whatever. Would make sense, would it not? Yes, it would. Thank you very much.
15%.
Should have bloody charged this suit before they even started. Now what?
Any idea of how many of our crew have died?
No, nor do I really care. Why can't you use ladders? You're not a Dalek. Come on. I have clearly missed something. Alright, what have I missed? Inevitably, there's probably some lever somewhere. Could be bloody anywhere. Is it through here? Is it through here? Who bloody knows? Nobody does. Well, most people probably do.
Well,
I can't even remember at this
got any
stage.
ideas?
No, I don't have any ideas. I'm right back here.
I would shoot every damn lock in this place if I knew they wouldn't just take it out of my pay.
I've already been through that. Oh, it was back in here? Ugh, the backtracking. Check all the rooms until you find the way through. £50 says you can't go through here either. Again, I could just kill him and take the ammo, but I'd feel bad. I would. It's not his fault that he's completely and totally incompetent and has some kind of a severe motor neuro disease. Oh, hello. How the hell do you get to that? Balls if I know. You gonna open the door? No, I'm gonna open it for you. There you go.
Alright, Doc, let's tear some shit up.
We could do that, yes.
Let me get out of your way here.
Please do. And stop looking at me like that. Creepy bastard. I posit that once again we
So
are
much for
completely and
wishful
totally
thinking.
stuck.
Alright, you scout on up ahead.
I
I'll
don't-
secure this area.
No.
If you can't make it
No.
back around, don't sweat it. Just keep going. I'll stay here and guard this area. Alright, I'll hold it down over here.
What? No.
You're the boss. I'll hold the fort.
No. Just come with me.
I'll secure this area.
No! Where's the ladder? There's the ladder. Yoink. And that is the secret.
Power 30%.
The best thing about people shouting stuff in the chat is the chat's about a minute behind the actual game, so you gotta be shouting there for a while. Come on, you can barely see that. Get off the ladder. Thank you. It barely even looks like a ladder. It looks like part of the terrain. Now where? Well, I've been through the water-filled office, which opened up this area, which is done... Well, head back through this office, which takes us through here, which is, once again, not all that useful. And now I'm just horribly lost. Again. Which, this happens to me all the time in Half-Life games. It really does. Maybe back through here. Yep, that would make sense. Ah, waste a magnum shot. I'll keep that and just use the regular pistol thingy. Oh, wonderful. This doesn't go anywhere either. Like, hey, what's up with here? It's like, hey, it's a new area. This is the way to... No, it isn't. Is it not always the way? I'm just completely disorientated now. This happens so often in games like this. No map. I don't mind not having pointers in the direction that I'm supposed to be going, but it's just the lack of map that really bothers me. Even Doom had a map. Like, hey, here's the way you go, right? Is it a piece of scenery? Can it be operated? You just have to guess. No, it does not use the same ammo as the Glock. Not at all. Not at all. We have to go back to the vent. Alright, back to the vent. So sodding confusing this game can be. It has been so long since I played it. I had problems with it when I first played it as well. It just... You get lost really easily. There's a ton of backtracking. A lot of the game is, oh, there's a switch somewhere in the level. Best go find it. Back to the vent with the ladder. That was a secret area, right?
Bet you're glad I got this old sidearm on me, aren't you?
Yeah, would be a shame if something would have happened to it. Okay, I'm in the vent. Down in the vent. Oh, it goes both ways. Right. It amazes me sometimes how I miss this stuff. It really does. Well, why don't you kill the head crab instead? Thank you. Yeah, all of the head crabs, thank you. You can kill them. No point wasting ammo on those things. Ow, 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 ow! So much for all that shielding. Apparently not. You know, it's interesting to notice how little music there actually is in Half-Life. Hey.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go. And I would suggest that you don't run into the turret. But if you do, I'll take your ammunition, and you will live on in the memory of those bullets. Uh-oh.
Look out, Freeman!
Yeah, you got in the way and wouldn't let me back, dumbass. Magnum is super effective. Seems like there's something behind that.
I don't still think this is real.
I think probably one of the coolest things about Black Mesa Source is the fact that most people are gonna have completely forgotten how the game actually played out, so they essentially have a new FPS game to try. I would imagine that we just activate that, then jump off, and then go underneath. Yes. Nice and easy. Well, that turned on something.
Catch your breath yet?
How on earth did you get up there? Let me guess, you're stuck. Really? Really? Come on. You dope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get off the crate. The AI in this mod is not ideal, to say the least. There we go. I'm pretty sure they were able to deal with that previously. Come on. Thank you, you useless bastard. Up the stairs we go. What the? Don't shoot at me. Hello.
I heard screams up ahead. You first.
Coward.
Okay? I'll wait here and help anybody else who comes by. Roger that. Let's run like hell.
You have a magnum, you're fine. Come on, my little army of awesome.
You think this is the right way out? Watch your head, Doc. Got another one.
Ah, that's the wonderful thing about security. It's like, hey, you want to conserve some hour? Just get other people to do your dirty work for you. I'm a scientist, damn it. What the hell? You'd think there would be head crabs up there.
Quiet. I hear something.
Hey, check your six.
Yeah, that...
Oh shit, not good.
I got you!
Well, I don't think that's a good thing at all.
Sorry. Holy shit. That thing tore them to pieces. I don't think we should stick around.
Alright, bro. We should go. Oh my. Sudden massive frame rate. Portagons everywhere.
Hey, I got one.
Yes, you did. Congratulations. Look at the size of that thing.
Here, let me get out of your way.
That would be nice. Follow Freeman. Don't trust
Accept
Freeman.
anyone nowadays.
Freeman has no idea where he's going. Spoiler alert.
Here, let me get out of your way.
You know, I'm not entirely sure about this. I could be mistaken. My expertise does not lie in this area, and I'm pretty sure that's impossible.
Does it look cooler if I hold my gun like this? Good God.
That was actually not my plan. Huh. I accidentally his head. Oh, well. I guess I'm reloading, because I quite like to keep him with me.
Hey, did you hear something?
Ow! Get out of my way, you dumb ass! There we go.
Man, did you see that shot?
It was all going so well.
There's one less horror in the world.
There is indeed. Aren't you a wonderful person?
Oops. Sorry.
Stay behind me! Get in my way. Is it a barnacle, or is it just a roof support?
15%.
It is a mystery for everyone.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'd feel a lot better if you reloaded. What the hell are these things?
They are, quite frankly, disgusting, good sir. Good sir, they are disgusting. Come on. Get up that bloody ladder, you useless bastard. Seriously.
What the hell?
8 years of development, still buggy as hell. Enjoy Black Mesa sauce. Well, I'm sure they'll fix it. They'll probably just run off to Barbados instead. We can't be asked with this coding crap anymore. Thank you very much. Achievements. Not that it actually tells you what it's for, so it's actually kind of pointless, but hey. Achievements are always pretty pointless, minus the penny, and it's gonna stop there, isn't it? Yes. No wonders of scripted events. And I left my little friends in the dust. I should have just killed them and taken the ammo, but I'm not a dick. Every man for themselves, right? Would be nice. Thank you. You don't need it anyway, you're dead. Ah, it's a small 4x3 room. How can I screw this up? What's up? Friends? Not friends. Confirmed as not friends. At least there are no black head crabs, right? They probably put them in. Knowing these guys, like, hey, you know what would be great? We'd put black head crabs in the game. Everyone loved black head crabs, right? No, they didn't. Didn't we just have a loading screen 20 seconds ago?
I just overheard a secure access transmission. Soldiers have arrived. They're coming to rescue us. Of course, I have my doubts that we'll live long enough to greet them.
Well, I could make sure that your hypothesis is correct, but...
I'll stay here.
No.
Yes, I'll secure the perimeter. Be careful up ahead. You scout on ahead.
Godspeed, Doctor.
Lazy bastard. No. Bad Vortigons. Not as good as Deus Ex, because you can't drink it to gain 2 health. Was clearly the best thing.
Oh, what's that stench? You got it.
What? The hell? What the hell was that? None of these doors actually work. Spam the E key to find out which one it is. They're all dead.
Don't bet on it.
Sup?
All right, I'm ready. Okay, I'll cover you.
Come on, friends. Let's go on a crime-fighting adventure.
Here, let.
It's basically the same as Game Grumps, right? Onward, down... Nope. You! Dumb shit. Really? It was obviously right there. That green alien cord floating in front of me. What could that possibly be all about? You dumb bastard. And this is why you are low clearance. Imbecile.
I'll stay here.
I guess we're going back up. I'm totally disorientated. I've let them through here. This seems to be the only possible way of going, and... Well... Yep, this seems legitimate. Guy with the magnum.
That would look nice in my trophy room.
I'm sure it will. Now kill the head crab. Come on, kill the head crab. That's what you're here for. No. Kill it. Thank you. You useless git. These security are worse than security. No doubt. Probably that way. Anything in here? Nope. This is where we keep the chairs. What? Oh God! Hey, Pops, can you
Hey,
kill
I
a?
got one.
Yeah, can you kill a Vortigon for me? You're old. You're
Let me get out of your
unaffected
way.
by plasma radiation, or if you are, it'll take you at least 10 years to develop the cancer that comes from it. So it's fine, right? This is where we keep our most secure Coke container. Why? Why is that there? Still think these should be like Chronicles of Riddick, where it injects something directly into your neck. Now that would be a wonderful thing.
Hey, what are you still doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in to save us.
How the hell?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's do just that.
You have any idea they were working on this kind of stuff? You got it.
Wow, that reminds me of
Shoot the
Oblivion.
damn thing!
Shoot what? I can't even see what you're shooting at. Stop! Careful with that thing. Good lord. Is it dead yet? No, no, you're all hopeless. Come on. Use your bullets. You've got infinite. I don't.
Man, did you see that shot?
No, I didn't, because you missed.
Yeah,
There we go.
time's over. Man, did you see that shot?
My God, they're throwing plates. Some kind of Vortigon Greek restaurant. It's the kind of fusion cuisine that I'm just not interested in.
Hey, I got one.
Behold, my CRT monitors.
Oh, Doc.
I broke it. Realistic plate-breaking physics. Black Mesa source, ladies and gentlemen. They spent 5 years modeling this microwave.
Here, let me get out of your way.
Well, that would be a first. Vortigons want coffee? Coffee time! My God. What hath science wrought? Oh, head crabs, this would perk you up a little. No fucks given. Where the hell did the security go? Oh, yes, of course, they
Can't get any
can't
worse than this.
climb over basic barriers because they're useless!
Hell if I know. Reload, Doc.
I will slowly kite it into range. You useless bastards! Come on, it was right there! Ugh. I tell you. There are days, ladies and gentlemen, there are days when Freeman just gotta choke a bitch. Alright. You're fine. Relax. Oh no, zombies! How is that still alive? How many bullets are in your bloody head, you incestuous harlot of a head crab? Thank you. Are you quite finished?
I thought I'd be protected in here. Is there no safe haven from these abominations?
Alright, so the problem with there being a safe haven from these abominations is that they portal in anywhere. Also, this is a freezer, you dumbass. Come on. Guess you're not going with me then. Alright, never mind. Belphony, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Is it not a wonderful thing? What's up? Go down as well if you don't mind. Ah, large amounts of really confusing produce freezers. All look exactly the bloody same. Navigation is not something that Freeman requires. He is a super genius with an IQ of 200. Oh god, my face. Nah, might be time for the Magnum. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Magnum. Thank you. Freeman gets very easily lost, and rightfully so. All this makes me want to do is go watch the entire series of Freeman's Mind from the start all over again. You know, if I'd paid more attention to that, I might actually know where I'm going. But I'm not entirely convinced. I am in a freezer, it is bloody wonderful. By which I mean it isn't. We shall navigate based on the cowardly woman. Forward, forward, forward. Which leads to an exit which does not allow us to pass. So let's go this way. Which leads us to meat which we cannot eat. What a wondrous little treat. That could be some kind of West Coast rapper. We're not going that way either. Is it a jumping puzzle? Yes, it is! Because that's a vent. Jump on the apples. Come on. Thank you very much. Break the meat. The meat is immune to everything. Good God. What, once again, what hath science bloody wrought? Can I bring that up? No, this is not Deus Ex. It's not that clever. First room of the freezer, probably. Clearly it wants me to go up there. But I can't! Oh. Well, never mind then. Is there anything good in the box? No. First... Oh, Christ, it's right there, isn't it? Stupid game. We're gonna hide vents everywhere. This game's 40 hours long. 30 of it will be spent searching for a vent. Which then brings you up here, rather than the fact that it looked like you could get up here. It really did. It was lying to me. Really did look like that was possible. Why? You know, if Freeman was a bit more athletic, it would have been. Like, oh no, my worst enemy, boxes of apples. I truly cannot make my way past this impregnable obstacle. No, I must do a roundabout route for no good reason, because the design is like, we're clever, look at how clever we are. Yeah. Look at how stupid you are for not noticing this bloody vent when there are 5,000 other identical vents in the game. Screw logic. This is Half-Life. Oh, great. More identical-looking freezer sections. Is this area green? Did I just do all of that for no reason? Really? It's a classic, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep repeating that. Oh, great. There was a random switch hidden in there. Wonderful. Back in the vent we go. Find the switch. You know, some people might view this as clever, but I don't. I view it as irritating. And you can see why I wouldn't put this video up on my channel, because it would just be fanboys crying. Alright, where's the switch? Red handle. What, there's another... What? Why would you need to... Doesn't do a thing. Red valve thing on the ground. What? Red valve thing on the ground. Do I have to pick it up? I don't even know at this point. Look for a big red wheel. Alright then. This is why games like this just frustrate the hell out of me. Oh, that! Alright. It looks like a piece of scenery. Doesn't look like you can use it on anything. How am I supposed to know out of the 1,000,001 things that are lying all over the floor that you can pick up and serve no practical purpose that this bloody thing does? Hole in the ground. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Well, it doesn't go in there. The meat room. How? There's about 5 of them. Come on. Here's the meat room. A room with meat. Hole in the wall. This one. There we go. Now moving the meat, which one assumes is then used as a bridge. Where does it go? Where does it stop? Nobody knows. I need it to stop there, however. No, don't go backwards. There you go. Seems legit. Alright. What a wondrous thing. This is actually some grand conspiracy to give most of my viewers aneurysms. And it's working! Great success. And it is also the reason that I would never put this on my channel. Not in a million years. There we go. Is that not great? It's a weird, inexplicable sound cut off there. It's like, hey, there's the noise of the meat freezer, which is happening in all of those meat vents, but as soon as you go into this one, the sound instantly disappears, which is really kind of odd. Everyone needs a meat crane. Yes. Definitely. No question. Can't argue with that. You know, I'm starting to get the level design logic of this. It's like, if you find one of those, chances are, in the vent, you need to go in the exact opposite direction of where it was. Because that was put there, just in case you happen to explore that area. It was essentially a secret. So the logic is, go in the opposite direction of the secret, and you'll usually find where you need to be. It's a barnacle, and I have lots of ammunition now, so it's getting shot horribly. There's another valve there. Is it teaching me to spin valves? No! Yeah! God, this... I don't know about you, but this is something that I really hate in video games in general, where it's like, hey, you know, this valve is identical to the other valve, but this one can't be interacted with. Why? I don't know. We just felt like it. Then don't put it in the world, then! That's already dead. As it looks it. Ah! Minor damage. Yo. You. Valve indeed does laugh at me. You know what? I'm not entirely convinced by that shadow. Something seems amiss. Somehow it's not... At least it's better than the shadows in Darksiders 2, that I can tell you for a fact. Hey-oh, topical. He's dead, Jim.
Freeman! Good heavens! You gave me quite a scare.
Don't count on the cavalry finding us down here, Doc. We gotta head for the surface.
But with all the elevators out of order...
Quit shoving me.
We can still climb.
No, you can't. Trust me. I checked your comrades. They couldn't.
Yes, I'll secure the perimeter.
Please don't.
Tally-ho!
Quite.
All right, you scout on up ahead. Let's get the hell out of here.
Come on, dumbass. Let's go. He'll probably
Aim
be...
for the carapace!
Suck it.
He'll probably be eaten by a barnacle. Just saying, it's likely that.
Shoot the damn thing!
No, this aim down sights functionality is just completely useless.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Sit down, and then I'm going to head back and grab that magnum.
My most sincere apologies.
Because for some reason, while I can carry 118 rounds of Glock ammunition, I can only carry 18 magnum bullets. Let's also ignore the fact that you can carry about 20 rockets.
Hey, does this vest make me look fat?
Yes, it does. That's because you are fat. Quite frankly, you shouldn't be employed here. I'm not really sure how you managed to make it past the initial screening. Go on, use some bullets. I can't be bothered. I'm the laziest
There's no
Freeman.
way I can make that jump across that shaft. I failed physical education.
Guess that means I'm playing babysitter.
Alright then. You stay here. Quit shoving! I'll get out of your way, except when I somehow... I love that. I failed physical education. I can't possibly make this jump. I also have the ability to shove a 250-pound man in a hazard suit halfway across a room by merely looking at him. Truly.
I can't hold on much longer! Help!
I'm pretty sure I can't do a bloody thing for that guy. Could be wrong. Can I extend the ladder?
No!
I'm a dick. That's just how it is. Oh look, stuff on the wall that looks like you can push it, but you can't, so... no! You...
Major fracture detected. Automatic medical systems engaged.
It's just better to do that and get all my health back.
Understood.
Da-ba-da-da-da-da. You can't save that guy, can you? I guess not. First person platforming! Ah, you bastards! Everybody loves ladders in video games. How to do a ladder in video games. 1. Make yourself inexplicably glued to it. 2. Make dismounting it a complete nightmare and utterly unpredictable. 3. Make sure that your protagonist falls to his death repeatedly for no apparent reason, despite the fact that he's on a ladder and couldn't possibly be safer. Thank you. Well, somehow I feel that was all futile. Also, please note the flashlight has been on for 20 minutes and hasn't burnt out. The wonders of modern technology. And we just passed 10,000 viewers on this piece of crap. Lord knows why. Now this is where shit gets fun. Oh yeah, we've got hostiles, one of my favorite levels. I do remember this.
For God's sake, open the silo doors! They're coming for us! It's our only way out!
Noob.
Oh my God, we're doomed!
Charging it up. Shields up, time to blow some shit. What the hell? What the? The sign? I assume he just ran through there. Oh my god, that blockade was superbly effective, was it not? The Vortigaunts will never figure out how to press this button. Welp. Now, it's at this point that I think I'm being clever, and then realize this is a wooden crate. This probably isn't going to work all that well. Or I could just shoot it. You can do that, right? I guess not. Doesn't really matter anyway, because it can't crouch jump onto the fucking thing. Sod it, I'm just walking through it. Hello. That was dead right. Welcome to Frame Drop City, population Black Mesa source. Use the corpse, Luke. Ow! And that's why you need all that armor. You know, I haven't used the grenade yet, and I don't intend to start now. But, yeah, never mind. Let's do it anyway. My god, that was some spontaneously combustible wood. No, God. No, you couldn't possibly know that I was already there. You need time to orientate. This entire game is unrealistic, and how they're... Well, I guess I blew up all the boxes, so no, I do have that one. Might well get back here. Really? Oh well, never mind. Guess I didn't need the suit armor anyway. That's actually a good point. I forgot you can actually pick turrets up. You were able to do it in the Half-Life 2. I guess you can do it here too. Or, well, the main problem is someone designed a turret that was very, very easily pushed over. Nope, I don't either. These guys truly are scientific geniuses. Now that's a trip mine. This was a stupid idea. Oh, yep. Guess what didn't work? That. Ow! I am the worst Freeman. Practical way of problem solving, ladies and gentlemen. By that I mean inefficient and terrible way of problem solving. For science, you monster. Taking over the cafeteria. Behold, hamburger! No prices are given. Lord knows why. Oh, there they are. See? No, never mind. That's the federal minimum wage. Joke's on you! They don't have one! That looks livable. There we go. Yeah, Magnum reload animation's pretty good. Difficult to complain about that. Like, the animations in general for gun reloading are fantastic. I love the Glock reload animation. That's awesome. You know, I can probably just knock that turret over. So that's how it's gonna be. Okay. Yup. Oh, you idiot! Oh. That went well. Gordon Freeman is terrible at combat. Stop trying to kill me. You're my friends in the next game. You could just skip that part. Become friends now. Turrets everywhere. Oh god. Am I going around in a giant circle? I'm also an idiot. I just want to point that out. I should have just like, oh, let's just open it and then close it, and then when I activate the sensors, I won't get shot by the bloody turrets. Or alternatively, I should just grab the turrets and toss them in the... Uh-oh, it seems a bit... No, 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 no! Gordon Freeman, why? Why? Gordon Freeman, an IQ of 2010. Wow, 2010, that's ridiculous. What am I talking about? 210 IQ, no common sense. I'm role-playing the character, damn it. Anyone thinks otherwise? Is a liar, and I'm most likely now going in the wrong direction. Yep. Losing orientation. Why can you grab that? Just. Wow, you just slam this against everything. It's like it's covered in death. I'm repainting. It's modern art. I call it Le Chat. This head crab is coming with me. Here, have one of your brethren! Oh, it didn't work at all! Please die. This did not go well for him. And that's probably why. We're camping out near the hamburgers. I'm going to wrap the stream up in a little bit, because I have other work to do, unfortunately. I've got to go make that big Transformers video, so something to consider. Let's not screw this up this time. Yeah, it works one way or the other. Oh, you're quite finished. Wonderful, wonderful. Ow! Yep. I still love the way the HUD activates. Like, oh, this was fire damage, this was electric damage. There's no real relevance whatsoever, but we're gonna display it anyway because it's awesome, right? It's definitely hard not to enjoy the game. But I think that maybe those who haven't played Half-Life in a long time are gonna be, maybe get a little bit shell-shocked by it. Like, oh, it was like this? Really? All these silly hidden switches and jumping puzzles and... Yeah, it was. Well, that should cause them a few problems. Oh, let me guess, there's a turret around the corner. We may be able to solve that problem. I may or may not have got the turret I was looking for. God damn it! You I'm standing behind a metal crate. And your detection is laser-based. Line of sight. Logic. Science and all that bullshit. Whoa. Alright. Well, caution wet floor. He wasn't kidding. No, you jackasses.
A fellow scientist.
Yes, and you tried to lock me out there, you untrustworthy little git.
Okay, I'm ready.
Onward!
Yep, again, yeah, the stream just lags. I don't know why it is, it just does. We tested it with every possible thing. The game has really hefty frame drops. Game Source does not interface with it at all. So I'm using DxTory and it's having a lot of problems, so... You fuckwits.
Administered.
Anyway, that's probably a good time to wrap this up, folks. Go check this out. There is a torrent on the Twitter that I just put out. Actually, it was a while ago, wasn't it? I think it was my last few tweets. So go and have a look. Twitter.com/TotalBiscuit. There's a torrent link there. You can play it for yourselves. I have work to do. This was fun. It's Half-Life. What do you expect? I'll see you next time.